Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in a very sunny Blackpool and we've got a bit of a heat wave coming. Check out these blue skies we've got here in Blackpool today. What a day to go on the big one at the Pleasure Beach Resort, to give it its new name. I'll have to get back in there for another proper go, won't I? Yeah. I was in there not too long ago for the closure of the Grand Prix ride, and yeah, there you go. Get back on the big one again. What do you reckon? Yeah, so this is just a quick video for you today to keep you going on a Saturday, and look at this weather. It's glorious. You know, I think that this has been the coldest start to a spring, or the coldest spring that I've known about, and the coldest start to a summer as well. But listen to what the experts are saying. You wouldn't think that, would you? Because they're saying the opposite, aren't they? But yeah, we've got a bit of a heat wave coming next week. But it's starting to warm up at last as we look here across the Irish Sea. Just look at this. I'm going to say it, folks. Wouldn't you just love to be here in Blackpool right now? Just look at this. Whoa, that is amazing. And look over here. That is incredible. Just look at all that seaweed there. Oh my goodness. Check out that seaweed there. Can you eat this seaweed? I know one thing, it might be worth coming down with a wheelbarrow when the tide goes out and collecting some of that stuff for the garden. What do you reckon? It wouldn't be stealing, would it? Oh, it's kicking off in Blackpool. Listen to that, the siren. I think it's just an ambulance. Anyway, I might just need to explain what I believe is a heat wave here in Blackpool. I would say 3 successive days of temperatures 20 degrees Celsius or more. And I think next week, Monday to Friday, it looks like we're going to have that all week long. So that's my definition of a heat wave in Blackpool. So you better get down here. Here's a quick look at the main drag in front of Pleasure Beach. Yeah, not many parking spaces available here. I can hear the infusion ride going up. That's infusion there. They brought that all the way from Southport Pleasureland, yeah? What a job that was. Oh, I spotted a car park warden over there. Look, going into the car. They're checking the tickets. Got a tram coming. Which one's this? It's the T... Is it the one for North Station? I don't know, I can't. Oh, it's a T2. Yeah, that one will go to North Station when it heads back this way. So the trams are all numbered T1, T2 and T3, depending on where they're going. Yeah, so I thought I'd just nip down to this car park here that's opposite the Pleasure Beach, because it might give us some sort of measure on how busy it is, seeing how full the car park is. So let's go and check it out, shall we? Yep, they're on the prowl, the wardens. Here they are, look. Better make sure you get a ticket. Sometimes you can wing it. I'll tell you what, I think they could do with giving this a bit of a mow. Mind you, they've got some nice wildflowers. Check out these sea pinks. Aren't they awesome? Wow. They're amazing, them, aren't they? I just want to give you a bit of a reminder of the prices. It's not particularly cheap. Look at that there. £1 an hour for 12 hours. Yeah, it's not cheap. So how are we looking? Well, I think they're making a fortune today. Blackpool Council, look at this. Yeah, so this part of the car park is rammed solid, as you can see. What's it going to be like in the main section? Let's go and have a look, shall we? I'm just here by where the this is the loop where the heritage trams turn around here. The big one's going well today. We've got a bit of a wild section here. You know, someone told me the other day that they've seen rabbits here on this wild section. Look at this, you can see a spot of rabbit. Because I spotted a rabbit just the other day when I got on the tram from Stargate, and someone said, yeah, you can get rabbits here as well. It's a bit wild, isn't it? Bit of a wild patch on Blackpool Promenade. It's a good excuse to not spend money on mowing the lawn, isn't it? Just let it grow really wild. But we're not in no more May now, are we? Anyway, I'm just by the Heritage tram stop here. If you want to get on the Heritage tram, this is where you can get on them here. You can also get on them near the wedding chapel as well, I believe. You can actually just walk on them, I think, although it's probably better to book them, the Heritage trams, yeah. So let's go and check out this car park up here and see how busy it is, shall we? Look at this. It's around about 2 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday, and as you can see, it's looking pretty full up in here, I'd say. There's no sign on the outside that says it's full, so there might be the odd space, but I tell you what, it's it's looking pretty full to me. They usually put a sign up at the front where you drive over the tram tracks to say that it's full, and if you ask me, I would say that this is pretty full. There's people coming in and turning back round again. Wow. Looking towards the Maxim's Flying Machines ride over there, the oldest ride in the park, and the Ice Blast ride, which isn't running. Yeah, not running this season, that. This is the White Tower, of course. So we'll have a little look up here. I want to show you something up here on the sandcastle if you haven't already seen it. Check it out. They're doing a lot of work here at the Blackpool Sandcastle Water Park. I've just nipped across here to the Adventure Golf, across the road, and this is Adventure Golf here, next to the Pleasure Beach. Good day for it today. And if you look towards the sandcastle now, can you see? I don't know whether they put a whole new water slide in there, but on the top, you can see on the roof, they've got a building on the roof there, and that must be a whole new section of water slide that I don't know if it connects up to an existing one or if it's all new. Let me know in the comments if you know anything, because I haven't read anything about this. I've just noticed it when I've gone past. But I remember the sandcastle when it didn't have any water slides that came outside like that. I remember when it was all plain on the front. Yeah, well, that water slide there is mega. Okay, so I've just come into this spare bit of land here by the toilets. These are the new toilets here, the new fancy toilet building there. There's the sandcastle, of course, over the road. Now, this bit of land here, it's just a bit of a park, really. But they're supposed to be, or they were supposed to be, turning it into like a sort of outdoor eating area, like a sort of fancy kind of, you know, swanky kind of outdoor eating area with containers stood on top of other containers, yeah, all sort of enclosed in here. But nothing's been done as yet, as you can see. But it's actually quite a nice bit of land, really, isn't it? On Blackpool Promenade, just by the Pleasure Beach. I'll tell you what they do have. They have loads of these heebie-jeebies. Check out these heebie-jeebies. Look at the flowers on them. Wow. I just want to bring a bit of the atmosphere of Blackpool for you on a Saturday afternoon. A sunny Saturday afternoon. We're just coming up to the Wetherspoons. Oh, look at this, folks. The Velvet Coaster is packed. Look at that. Wow. I've just nipped across the road, and I just want to show you this area. That's where the go-karts used to be, but I don't know what happened to the go-karts. I think they just moved up to the North Shore, you know, Carton 2000, is it? You know where the old boating pool is in front of the Sheraton Hotel? I think that's where that moved to, so they're not there anymore. There's a bit of spare land there now, next to... Oh, look at that there. Wow. So noisy, those quads, aren't they? But this is how it looks in Blackpool on a sunny Saturday after the summer solstice, yeah. Finally, we're getting some good weather. Here's a view towards the famous Blackpool Tower, straight down the tram tracks. It's going to get a bit warmer next week. Let's take a little walk past the south here, shall we? Hey, I tell you what, it is looking pretty busy, isn't it? What do you think? How are we looking? The weather certainly brought the people to Blackpool today. Let's have a little look over the road. Station Road, got Pablo's over there. Fish and chips, ice cream, Mr. Whippy over there, 22 flavours. I hope Nina in the background doesn't cause music copyright issues. Anyway, I've just come into this bit of spare land here where the go-karts were. And I tell you what, it is a massive plot of land. I think it's owned by the Piers. Yeah, but look at this. They could turn this into a car park, couldn't they? What do you reckon? It's massive. And at the moment, it's all going to waste. What do you think? I'll tell you what a racket coming from the South Pier, my goodness. Well, it sounds like they're having fun on there anyway. And there's loads and loads of people here in Blackpool today taking advantage of this amazing weather we've got. And we're going into a bit of a mini heat wave next week. Have a look at it. If you call 20 degrees highs, maybe 22, a heat wave, that's what we're going to get next week. So if the kids are on holiday, I'm not sure if the kids are on holiday, you'll have to let me know in the comments if they are, and you're coming to Blackpool, you're going to be in luck next week because it's looking pretty good, the weather. So there you go, just a quick one for you today to keep you going on a Saturday. I hope you like the video. If you do, hit the like button and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.